I'm joined with the Great American Insurance Summer Cutting Spectacular, Rios and Mercedes Boots Amateur Derby Champion, Deb Herold, who marked a 2:21 on Wiley Cat. Deb, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about Wiley.
Well, first of all, thank you. And Wiley is kind of special to my husband and I. He acts more like a gelding than a stud. And I have to remind myself often that he is a stud. That's just how friendly he is. He's a good boy. So.
Now, you guys have had quite a lot of success with Wiley. Tell us a little bit about that.
Started with the Futurity. He was a finalist. And then we went on to Abilene with Dirk Blakesley riding him. And he just showed him at Abilene in the Open Derby and was reserved co-champion there with Wiley's full brother. And then went on to Tunica, where I was champion on him in the amateur. Then to Ardmore, where I was champion again with Wiley and the 4-year-old. And the Super Stakes, he was a semifinalist at the Super Stakes with Dirk in the 4-year-old Derby. And I finaled him. I showed him in one class, and that was the limited non-pro, and finaled with him in that, and he ended up third in that. So we knew where one of our cows was. It's the red cherry one right up on top. And it was right in the middle. We could see it real easy. The guys helped me set it up. I had great help. And Wiley just takes over after that. I just mainly try to stay out of his way. And the more people yell for him, the happier he gets. Then I think we were going back in, and we brought out the black mott with a mask. That was over at the right side. We had talked about trying to bring the cattle out to the outside and roll them up to the middle, make it easy for him. He likes to go out and stop them. Always feels like it's going a lot faster than it looks. The last cow was not one that was at the top of our list, but it was in a good spot. It was on the outside to the left of me going into the herd. So we went out and picked it up, rolled it up to the top. And they all treated us pretty decent. We were lucky.
Well, when did you get involved in cutting, Deb?
Well, I've been probably, I would say, the last 8 years, but showing really a lot for the last 5 years.
So I understand you used to ride pleasure horses. So what made you switch over to cutting?
Well, my husband never had horses growing up, and when we got married, I inherited the horse that I had shown all my life when I was at home. And he said, if that's what we have, he called them circle jockeys, the pleasure horses. And he saw cutting on TV one day, and he said, if you'll trade your pleasure horse in for that, I'll go get a horse and we'll ride together. So that's what we did.
It was all over after that, huh?
It was all over after that.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of your goals in the future. Wiley Cat's only 4, and he's got a pretty bright career ahead of him. Tell us what you guys have in store for him.
Well, we've already talked about as long as Wiley will let us show him, we're going to show him. You know, he stays healthy and he's happy doing it, we're going to do that. We'd like to stand him to a limited amount of mares next year in 2012. We're talking right now to different facilities of where we might do that. So those are our near and current future plans.
Well, best of luck to you in the future, and congratulations on a great run this evening.
Thank you very much.